So to be rather blunt, like most demand planners are fairly unsure and uncertain about how do we change the forecast and the forecasted demand based on a change in price. So our whole goal with this exercise is we're gonna kind of walk through a scenario that I would see very often in my time working in demand planning, and see how perhaps advanced machine learning and AI can help us with kind of improving these outcomes that we see. So the question is, when we have a price change, when we know there's a very highly volatile, seasonal period coming up, and we have a markdown event per se, or just various items going in and out of assortment. Some of them might go on sale. Some of them, might keep the price the same because the demand is so strong. What can we do about this? How can we solve this problem? So that's kind of what I want you guys to think about in your organizations, perhaps in your practices. What are your go-to heuristics, your go-to kind of mindsets to solve this problem?
And just so Jack, to be honest, basically all this field is a mixture, is a combination of art and science. So it's not like we're going to provide you with a very specific formula and that's it. What Jack is going to show you in the next couple of slides is basically a methodology or a mindset of how a demand planner should see promotional planning and how it can predict the future using data, okay? Data, not just, gut feelings or, just, his experience or intuition. It's great, but we are going to show you how you can utilize your data in a smarter way. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so 100% what you mentioned, really, it's super important to keep in mind. We're not trying to definitively answer these very complex supply chain questions, but rather give you and get you in the right headspace to say, with these new tools, with new advancements in machine learning, how can we essentially improve our outcomes, and move more towards the right headspace to solve these problems. So in short, machine learning and AI can offer a very scalable solution to incorporate any effect you might have in what Roei mentioned is the price elasticity, or say item to item relationships, cannibalization, these very complex and very real effects that we see in supply chains that are very hard to quantify. Quite frankly, they can be hard to quantify, and they can also be, even harder to predict, right? So that's where we're gonna use these advanced tools.